Sit down. Have a seat. That's a nice boy. That's a nice boy. The truth is, the earth has always burned. Until we learned how to drill into it and harness its natural energy, hydrocarbons have been leaking, seeping, and blazing long before man ever put it into a barrel. 2025. Here in North America, you can still see it. Up in the Northwest Territories, the smoking hills have been burning for centuries. Shale and lignite rich in hydrocarbons, catching fire on their own, burning the cliffs red with sulfur and smoke. Head south to Washington State and you'll find a natural methane vent called the Flaming Geyser, a gas pocket deep underground that shoots fire from the earth like a torch. And in New York, tucked behind a waterfall near Orchard Park, there's a tiny grotto where natural gas seeps out of the shale and burns year-round. Proof is all around us. 225 years ago, when settlers and surveyors first crossed the prairies, they found it too. Oil and tar seeping from the ground. Indigenous peoples had already known about it for generations, using it to waterproof canoes, patch hides, and for trade. In southern Alberta, down near Waterton, they'd scoop bitumen right out of the ground, thick, black, and bubbling. The land was giving it up long before we ever drilled a hole. 1,000 years ago. Travel across the world to the Caspian Sea, and you'd have seen the same story, just older. In what's now Azerbaijan, the Yanar Dag still burns today, a hillside of fire and gas seeping through sandstone, flames wicking 20 feet high. Locals have built shrines around it, calling it sacred, the fire of the gods. 2,000 years ago, the Atishka temple near Baku was built around a ring of gas vents that burned endlessly. For thousands of years, travelers like Marco Polo wrote of the land that breathed fire. And in Iraq, at a place called Baba Guru, the father of fire, the ground itself burned bright through the night, lighting the desert long before electricity. 3,000 years ago. In Mesopotamia, between the Tigris and Euphrates, the Babylonians used bitumen, heavy oil straight from the earth, to waterproof boats, to bind bricks, to build roads. They called it blood of the earth. In China, salt was so valuable they were piping natural gas through bamboo to boil salt water and harvest it. They knew it burned clean, they knew it worked, they just didn't realize how deep that resource ran. We all understand, the hotter something burns, the more gas it throws off. And we all agree, the center of this planet, the core, is unimaginably hot. So where do you think all that gas goes? From natural seeps to sacred fires to blowouts in modern wells, it's all the same force. Mother Nature's earth grease. We didn't invent it. Our ancestors learned to use it and built this modern society with it and all it provides. Why wouldn't they? It was right at their toes. And that's the real history of oil. And this planet will always provide it to those who inhabit it.